This is All the Damn Things, the podcast committed to helping women achieve your dreams, even after going through deeply challenging experiences. My name is Bevin Farrand, the founder of the Take the Damn Chance movement and creator of the Do the Damn Thing method. Yes, I say damn a lot, but it does mean something. It stands for Decide and Declare, Attend Your Own Party, Moments Not Minutes, and Now is the Time. When it's come to navigating my own deeply challenging experiences and bringing my biggest dreams to life, this framework has changed my life, and I know that it can make a huge impact on yours. The 3 different types of friends that you need in every important area are someone who is walking the path with you, someone who can offer guidance when you ask for it. So a mentor, a coach, like somebody who that you see that can guide you, and someone that you aspire to be like, someone that inspires you. So friend is probably the wrong word. These are the 3 people that you need in each area of your life. So let's break it down into some of these different areas and why this is so important. When parenting, a lot of times we'll be like, I need mom friends, right? Because there is a difference between friends who don't have kids, who've never had kids, and friends who are moms, right? And there's nothing wrong with both of those types of friends, but there's a different feeling of women who are moms and women who are not. So a lot of times when you're a mom, you're like, I need mom friends. But that's going deep enough on the need. I have some of my closest friends. In fact, most of my close friends that have kids, their kids are older than mine. Because I didn't get married until I was 33 or 34. I didn't have Guinevere until I was 37. A lot of my friends had their kids when they were late 20s, early 30s. So their kids are a lot older than mine. A lot of my closest friends here in Ohio, we call each other our sister wives. We're in book club together. They are moms, and they are moms of older children. I think the next youngest is like 8, 9. So they're older. Their kids are older. And I love them dearly. They were not filling all of my needs as what I needed from mom friends. They are still my dear friends. But when I was thinking about needing mom friends, I needed moms who were walking the same path, like at the same point in the path with me, which meant I needed moms who had children 6 and under. Now, so you need to have somebody who is walking the path with you. Then you need to have people who are a little further along, who can shine the light. Now, sometimes that person is a coach, a therapist, like a mentor. And sometimes that is somebody who has just gone down the path further. So those friends I was talking about before, my sister wives, they might be like my mentor type friends where they've gone down that. But what I want to be clear on is this is somebody that you are asking for guidance. So you are saying, hey, how did you manage this? Hey, can you give me some thoughts on this? Again, this is not the only time you're going to converse with them, unless they're like a coach where you're paying them a certain amount of time. But you are asking them for guidance because there's a different energy when you're asking for this versus somebody giving you unsolicited advice. That's not especially supportive. So you have somebody who's walking the path with you, somebody who is a mentor or guide who's further along in the path, and someone who you aspire to be like. Not that you want to be that person, but they have some of the qualities that you hope to have in your life. And this is not somebody you're like holding up on a pedestal, but it's just, wow, I love how that person parents. They inspire you with how they do what you do. Okay. So let's take a step back. When we talk about our support network, we're not talking about the person that you're married to, right? Like I loved Mark with all of my heart. And as a couple, we needed to have these things as well. So we needed to have other friends who were walking the path with us, other married friends who we might just enjoy each other's company, but we also might say, hey, are you dealing with marriage during a pandemic? Like just somebody that you can walk that path with. Preferably again, like in that same kind of band of experience. So like when we first got married, it was important for us to have other newlyweds in our life so that we could understand problems and excitements and whatever else that comes up with being a newlywed. Then we also wanted to have people who were further down the path. We went to couples therapy. It was hilarious because our therapist was like, "Why are you guys here? You communicate really well. You don't seem to have like big problems." I said, "Yeah, but we want you to know the baseline so that when things do get hard, you're like, oh, that's not like you guys, and you can help us get back there." But we had this couples therapist that we went to see. I also have worked with a coach pretty much at all points in my life. I have some kind of a coach. And so there were coaches where I could ask them relationship questions. There's somebody who can give guidance. Now, you may also in that situation have other people who have been married longer and you might ask them for advice. Again, different than when you are getting unsolicited advice that can often like totally grate on your nerves. And then couples that you aspire to be like. I think it's actually really hard sometimes to find other really solid marriages in our lives that we're like, yes, that's what I want, because we have seen a lot of times, like people are just, they're nitpicking at each other, they're fighting, they're struggling. And so that's one that I know for Mark and I, we like really talked about like whose relationships do we want to kind of emulate, to like work towards. I'm going to talk about it in a couple of different ways. So I want to explain then how I'm seeing this in my current life as a single woman. Because you could easily just say, oh, I haven't met the right person yet. However, as I thought about doing this training, I realized that I don't have this band of needs fulfilled at all because I don't know that I have any single friends. Most of my friends are married and they've been married for years. And so they don't remember what it's like to be single. So I don't have that need fulfilled. I don't have anybody walking the path with me, right? So I don't have that need fulfilled. I don't really have a guide or a mentor. When I first lost Mark, I was part of a widow's coaching program, and that coach, Krista, was a guide or a mentor at that point in my life. And I don't have a lot of people in my life whose relationships I aspire to for a variety of reasons. I just don't have that. I'm not consciously looking for it, but I also don't have it. So like that band of needs isn't fulfilled. You want to have people who are walking the same path. If you are an entrepreneur, then you want to have other entrepreneur friends. Like again, non-entrepreneurs don't always understand entrepreneurs. You want to have a coach, a guide, a mentor that can show you the path, that can hold their flashlight out and be like, hey, here are some missteps you want to avoid. Like, watch out for that boulder. There's some water over there. They can help you down the path. And then you want to have people who you aspire to also be like them. If you're not an entrepreneur, kind of same thing. You want to have a work buddy, right? If you have a career, if you are in a job, you want to have a work buddy, right? You want to have somebody who's like in the same trenches as you. Then you want to have a mentor in your company or outside of your company. And then you want to have somebody, again, in your company or outside, who you aspire to, who is inspiring you. Health and fitness, same thing. You want to have, I don't know, everybody's a little different about health and fitness, like with accountability buddies and whatever. But oftentimes, let's say you're wanting to run a marathon, right? And you like to run with other people. Then you want somebody who's like training for the marathon with you, right? They either run with you or you guys are logging miles together or whatever else. You might want to have a coach, somebody who is telling you how to train for the marathon. And then you want to have an aspirational runner. I don't know, someone who's finished a marathon. Do you see how there's 3 different types of people, and the needs that we have can be different. So if we're looking at something like health and fitness, this is one, again, I was like really thinking about this. A lot of times we go for the wrong needs. We think, I need a personal trainer. I've done this. I'm like, I want to lose weight or I want to train for this. I must need a personal trainer. When that was not what I needed. Personal trainer is like one of the things that I'm like, I don't need that. I have all the workout videos that I need. I have all the weights that I need. I hired somebody earlier this year to design a whole workout plan, and literally everything she told me, nothing was new. I was like, "Oh, okay. So you want me to run for 30 minutes every day or do cardio for I was something ridiculous, like 65, 70 minutes a day." I was like, "I have 3 kids. You want me to do these 2 arm exercises, these 2 leg exercises, these 2 back." I was like, "I have all of this." But yet I kept trying to get a personal trainer because I thought that was the solution. No, that's not what I needed. What I might have needed was somebody who was walking that path with me. I might have needed some kind of a guide or mentor, but it was probably not somebody who was giving me exercises. That might have been somebody that was more like accountability, inspiration. It's why when I work with people on their damn manifesto for health and fitness, I'm not a personal trainer. I don't have any interest in being a personal trainer. I can clearly give you my library of exercises and videos that I own, but I'm not going to design a workout program for you. But what I am going to do is help you craft your damn manifesto for your health so that it is, what is it that you want? Like maybe it's to be the healthiest you've ever been. And what's your 6 dimensional why? Right? Because trust me, when you have a damn manifesto for health, then it is more likely that you will achieve your goals because you are tapping back into what it is that you want and why you want it. If your damn manifesto is, I am committed to creating a fully supportive, engaged, deeply connected tribe in order to reach my goals, we would have to do a whole 6 dimensional wire on it. That's like the powerful damn manifesto. Then you find your damn people to support that. If we're talking about like marriages and relationships again, romantic relationships, like it's not just finding that person, it's finding the person that supports you in your journey. You want to find the people that are like, yeah, let's like cheer relationships on. Let's have connected, passionate, amazing relationships where we're supporting each other.